As Gary said, I'm Lisa Gregory, and I am seeking a seat on the City Council because I really care about Decatur. I love Decatur. I chose to buy my home here and to live here. And I think that Decatur is on the verge, really, of making great strides. The City Council has done a good job to get us where we are, but we need to continue moving forward. And I think that I am uniquely prepared for service on the Decatur City Council simply because of my professional background. I spent time at the Illinois General Assembly House staff, so I understand the interactions that must occur between municipalities and state government. I spent time at the Illinois Municipal League, so I certainly understand my responsibilities as a member of the Decatur City Council. And then I think, importantly, I spent time at the Treasurer's Office, and I understand the importance of fiscal accountability and to be transparent. And then advocacy work for the under and uninsured taught me the importance of caring for others. And so I think when I combine all of those skills and those talents that I've been blessed with, I want to bring into the Decatur City Council. I'm one of 6, and I look forward to working collaboratively with the other members. Thank you.
When I first announced my candidacy for Decatur City Council, I stated that one of the most important qualities of a leader is to listen, and that my first priority was to meet with as many of the citizens of Decatur as I could. Many conversations later, I have learned much about people's concerns and complaints and their hopes and dreams. But whether the individuals that I met were struggling or prospering, there has been one common theme. Decatur is a kind, caring, compassionate community. Decatur is a city poised for positive transformation. Decatur is the place we call home. Well, for Decatur's positive transformation to take place, it will take strong leadership. Leaders who are purposeful and deliberate, intelligent and imaginative, collaborative and cooperative, and kind and caring. These qualities are the same ones that I have strived for in my personal life and throughout my professional career within the fields of education, science, government, and private industry. As a biology professor at Millikan University, I am a co-founder of our Institute for Science Entrepreneurship and have developed a research laboratory with a national reputation. In addition, I've served on the Macon County Regional Planning Commission and on the Conservation District Board of Trustees. We have the opportunity to transform Decatur into a vibrant city and a model for growth. Together, we can move the community forward on a sustainable path. Thank you.
My name is Bob Lewis. I've lived in Decatur since 1963. Give you a bit of biography here. In 1964, I went to work at a factory that's no longer here, Mississippi Valley Structural Steel. Lyndon Johnson sent me a letter in '65 sending me to the Army for 2 years. Went back to Mississippi Valley, went to Eastern, got a master's degree in education, taught at Pontiac High School for 1 year, not the prison. I worked for the Dale Carnegie folks for 13 years, organizing classes and also teaching classes. I still maintain my credentials to teach, though I don't do it much anymore. I was with the Job Training Partnership for 4 years, which is now called WIN. Those are the folks who help people find jobs, help them get retrained. I was involved with that. The last 28 years I've been with Sears, meeting the people of Decatur, basically. I can't think, everywhere I go I see people that it looks like I've met those people somewhere. At least they acknowledge that they've seen me at that very place. So I think I've gotten a lot of feedback on what's going on, just striking up conversations with people as to what's on their mind, what they're looking for, what they want to do. As far as seeking this office, I've always had a strong interest in local politics. I read the paper faithfully and religiously. Agree and disagree sometimes with various editorials, but that's neither here nor there. Now that I'm retired, I have time to devote to other interests, take a more active role in what's going on in my hometown, and I have a strong desire to be of service. My work at Sears essentially was providing service for people, so I consider this to be a continuation of what I did there, just on a little different level and providing different types of service. So with that,
My name is Derek Thaxton. I'm born and raised right here in the city of Decatur, 46 years old. I am married, wife of 25 years. We have 4 kids, all of whom are educated here in the city of Decatur. I've been working since the age of 13 years old. I burned up my first lawnmower at the age of 14, just by going neighborhood community service, mowing grass, raking leaves, and shoveling snow. I know probably nobody wants to talk about that part yet. I am running for office because I've taken advantage of what Decatur has to offer. 46 years, I've volunteered for numerous businesses and nonprofit organizations, African American Geological Society, Vice President of Decatur Black Chamber of Commerce, and I've also assisted coaching in Decatur JFL, also Eisenhower High School. I am currently working at a Fortune 500 company, Walmart, as a co-manager in sales of about $95 million. With that, I understand the importance of answering the question, why? We have some great things here in the city of Decatur, and we are on the, like the other candidate says, are on the edge of making Decatur great. I want to be a part of that. I know what it's going to take to succeed here. I know what it's going to take to have other people succeed here. As a Habitat Humanity recipient, I am all for the city of Decatur. You elect me on April 7th, I will be your voice. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. I am Councilwoman Dana Ray. I'm also a family physician at the Community Health Improvement Center, or CHIC Clinic, where I serve as medical director. I am also a 12-year Army Reserve veteran, and I actually drilled down the street here in Decatur for 10 of those years. I'm also been on the City Council, as I stated, for the past 6 years. I am very well aware of the issues that's facing our community. The things that I have done is that I have been very instrumental in instituting the neighborhood walks in our city. This has been an excellent program because it's gotten people away from behind the desk at City Hall, gotten them out in the streets to where people in our community can state what is important to them, state about what's going on in their neighborhoods. The other thing that I'm very proud of that we've accomplished since I've been on City Council is that we have renovated our downtown area. The number of people that have been in our downtown area has increased as a result. Also with the Lakefront Development Program, continuing with that. We've also been able to finally get a home for the police department. It took over a decade to make that happen, but because we worked together collaboratively as a team on City Council, we were able to get that accomplished. Now, what do I want to do these next 4 years on City Council? I want to be able to, again, with that same passion and vigor that we renovated our downtown area, allow that to take place in our neighborhoods as well. I want our neighborhoods to be a shining star for our city. And so, if you re-elect me on April 7th, you're going to see that I'm still going to be active in our community. I'm still going to be accessible, and we're going to continue to move our city forward.
Thank you. As I stated, Mr. Faber couldn't be here today. He left a short statement that I'm going to read from him. And so this is Mr. Faber talking through me. To my friends, neighbors, and fellow citizens, I wish I could be with you this evening, but a long-standing commitment to my family keeps me away. And if it is all right with you, then I would like to share this brief written thought with you. Local government serves as the foundation of community. The policies and the decisions of local government touch your lives every day. The city election of April 7th will find 80% of eligible voters staying home. Many feel that it is not worth the effort to vote because it makes no difference who is elected. Others feel that government pays no attention to them, so why bother? Allow me to tell a short story. When I was just 9 years old, my dad took me into the voting booth with him. That evening, I asked him why he was so committed to voting, since his vote was only one of thousands. Dad said, "Billy, my vote may not be significant, but it is important." So my request to the hardworking men and women of Decatur is to please show up and vote. It is important. Thank you, Bill Faber.